Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. So it's that time of the week again to dig in and see how much trouble Trump's going to be in or get into or cause. Our chaos agent, I suppose we can call him, to put it mildly. I call him lots of other things. Anyway, okay, so let me just swap out cameras here and bring you over my table. Be right back. Okay, so I'm going to start out with Libby's deck. It's Meister Tarot, available on Etsy. If you want a deck of your own, I highly recommend it. And the reason I'm starting with this deck is to get an overall. I may use the tarot after, and then again, this may be just more than enough. I'm doing this reading on Friday the 1st. And I'm waiting. I'm late on uploading this and getting this reading done because I was wanting to know if anything would come out about Aileen Cannon holding up her, when that trial would start for the stolen documents. Remember when the FBI did their legal search and seizure of the stolen documents. We're going to see if she's going to actually hold that up. I already got, well, if you want to watch that video, maybe I won't spoil the headline there, or no spoiler alert on that video, but I did already read on whether Aileen Cannon would be removed or not. It's funny, that video got more views than I have subscribers, so if you're just watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You might not care about the daily, the little daily readings I do for everyone for soul healing. I don't get very many views on those, but it's my commitment to my community, so you can always just skip those. They're like 5-minute little morning videos that get released at midnight every day. So anyway, okay, Donald John Trump. Mr. Schittler, Donald Von Schitzenpants, is that what Michael Cohen calls him? Anyway, how's your week gonna go? How will life be? Mirroring back to you all of who you are this next week. March 4th through 10th. I know life sucks, man. I mean, he already owes almost, I think it's 100, or maybe it's over 100 million of interest now. He's running around looking for money. And feeling very broke and destitute, because that's who he is inside. The greedy little toddler. So there's all my bias. But is it actually bias? I mean, no, just observing some facts. Okay, let's see, how's he feeling? Scared. His eyes are kind of like darting around all the time, like he's not able to focus on one thing. Oh, he's worried about what people are saying about him. Huh, interesting. He doesn't like the gossip about him. Because he wants to be all of that, and look like he's all of that. So I guess we're dealing with just some basic vanity issues here. And alone. He's feeling alone. Isolated and alone. Okay. So let me just get the cards laid out before I even say anything. Oh, there's our that card about gossip. Yeah, he doesn't like that. Oh, yeah, makes him mad. Wait a minute. Maybe... Let me come up a little bit here. There we go. Maybe I can just go ahead and do 9. I love these cards because it's so easy to see the images. A little bit more. I want to stay down from the top because I notice on phones that it gets cut off on the top sometimes. Okay, there's my guideline there. Okay, now this will go faster. Oh, he's sad. Yeah, looking for help. He's there, and he's afraid. Looking for a magic wand to erase his problems, and looking for some magical rescue person. Yeah, about the money, right? Ooh. Now I tend to read past, present, future, and Libby tends to read like a story. So I'm going to do both. See if it makes sense. But I'll do the story last. And then once I get these all laid out, I'm going to keep my hands away for a minute. If you want to screenshot this and put what you see into the comments, because these cards are so easy to read. And I absolutely love the artwork on the back. I mean, just look at that. Gorgeous. Okay. Now I'm going to keep my hands away while I settle in. I'm going to be quiet for a minute while I look at these cards and let you take a screenshot. Yeah, okay. So I'm drawn to the center here. So he is afraid about what people are saying about him. And especially those who are brave enough to speak up because they're angry at him. He's also angry at the fact that somebody's going to be saying no to him. There's going to be a stop to something. I believe it has to do with the money. You know, the way I tend to read with cartomancy, if I want to know more, well, unless it's if it's a grand tableau, then you look at the houses, but I don't have a grand tableau mount for nobody could fit it in their screens, I'm sure, because I think there's like 80 or 90 cards. But anyway, what I do is like what's going to be stopped, and you look at the cards around the stop card. So somebody's not going to be brave enough or loyal enough to give him money anymore. There's going to be a no to bringing in more money and more strength for him. The stop is going to come via, because these cards knight together, via the loyalty, the enthusiasm towards people in the past, who would have given him money. And he's going to feel down and out. That's what I'm feeling like. The loyalty is out and gone. So, and this may happen like at the end of next week. More towards the 8th, 9th, and 10th. By the end of next week, he's going to be feeling all of this. And it's going to make him very angry. These cards are knighting together. That he doesn't get what he wants. Because, see, that's the deal. That is exactly how narcissists, psychopaths, narcissists... it's when you say no and you don't give them what they want that they turn into the monsters that they really are. And him, he's like the 2-year-old toddler. And man, he really needs to stop doing his own damn hair. I mean, I look at his head and it's like asshat. His hair is just a mess. He needs to stop dyeing it himself. He needs to stop doing his own damn hair. But no, he wouldn't ask for help. That would require too much bravery. So, okay, center, focus, again, fear about what people are saying. This yes card is confusing and convoluted, literally, to me, but the yes to most people, most people know, most people are gossiping. Yes, most people are gossiping about him because most people are seeing that he's very confused, that his mind goes all over the place. I heard, let's see, it was Chris Hayes that was on Stephen Colbert, and he was saying that he thinks that the news media should put Trump out as much as possible, interview him, ask him questions, because his thought was that he would reveal how crazy he is. It's when he's in front of a teleprompter, he can go off of somebody else's script that they wrote for him, one of his campaign people, and, his spin doctor, because, they all have one. And, this is where he's so different from Biden. You catch Biden in a moment where, he's having ice cream and he's out doing stuff in the world, and somebody will ask him a question. He can give you a cohesive answer. His mind is not mush. He might get a name wrong here or there, or maybe he'll kind of stutter a little bit because that's one of his, like in his soul wounding, one of the things that he's had to work through. But, he's clear, not Trump. And this is him. And it makes him angry that he can't find his words. It makes him angry that he can't receive help. He's not going to get the help. The help is stopping, and it's making him angry. It's divided. The help is divided. So we're looking at, this is what it's going to be like for him. The rest of, doesn't matter if he gets the money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if there's no way he's going to get immunity. There's absolutely no way they can do that. If they do that, all hell will break loose. But the deal is that he's not going to win anyway. So these court cases are just going to take him down in a way that humiliates him, because that's what his soul needs to go through in order to heal. And I think that's what we're seeing over here. So, but let me stay right here in the second, or in the center for a second more, and not get distracted. So his fear is huge. The fear is happening via probably the court cases that keep just coming in and not giving him what he wants. He's trying to put on a brave face, but he's really pissed. Oh, that's what this is. He acts like he's, okay, use this as the Fulton County, Georgia mugshot, right? Wait, hold on. I can tell you. Wait. I'm going to grab something here. Here's the dumpster. There's his mugshot number, or his booking number. Okay. Use that for this card, mugshot, where he acts like the hard ass. But he's not really. He's just a scared little boy deep down underneath. And the mask is cracking. That's what's going on there. I'm wondering if the celebration card, maybe this card is trying to tell me that something actually happened to him on a birthday when he was very little. And I know his mother was in the hospital for a long time after he was born, and she kept having trouble and kept having to go back in. And so maybe she was in the hospital when he was very small. But there's some big fear around. I don't know what else what would he be afraid of celebrating? Oh, look at this. He's afraid that we're all going to be celebrating when, as he goes down. But that would be the transformation that his soul needs. Because he created this whole thing, right? Interesting. Yeah, okay. So let's go over here with this 9 box. He's going to be down and out about timing from the justices. So maybe this is telling me, because this would be earlier in the week, so maybe this is today that we'll find out that maybe Aileen Cannon is not going to give him that time that he wants. because we've got the sad card right next to it. The masculine energy makes me feel like maybe Judge Engeron that won't give him more time. But I think we already knew that. Maybe there's this sadness or frown that he doesn't like because information gossips come out, not gossips but actual secrets in this case about Smirnov, right? Because when you just do the math, that guy's got the goods on where all this information came through from Russia to the GOP. And so they're compromised. Our GOP is compromised. And it's just going to be a matter of time. I'll do a separate reading on that, though. But anyway, I think it's a matter of time, but we'll see what comes out. It could be one of those situations, too, where whatever comes out is totally redacted because there are so many, country secrets and international secrets that it just can't come out. But behind closed doors, you can bet that the DOJ and Merrick Garland and Jack Smith and Alex Whiting, they know what's going on. So, okay, over time, there's more and more unity with the people as to his loss and seeing. I'm going to see this as the eyeball, is like seeing the loss that is huge to him. And we are celebrating, all his losses because he's been torturing us since 2015 when he came down that friggin' escalator. So, yeah, wow. So, yes, over time, I think we're going to be celebrating. I don't see any celebratory energy for him here. I don't think that he gets anything magically erased. But maybe there's some, one of the court cases that goes well for him. Maybe we'll see. We'll wait and see. But like I said, doesn't matter because he's not going to get voted in. And we can thank the GOP for that. We can thank SCOTUS for that, for taking away Roe v. Wade and all the other shenanigans. This one, instead of bravery here, on one level, I did read it as bravery, and I will hold to that. But also, I'm seeing this as a big exclamation point. Like this whole line here, there's a big exclamation point as to something that happens that can seem kind of magically happening that helps him to transform something inside. But I don't think that comes via, based on these cards, I'm not seeing that comes via something good. It's more of somebody saying no, stopping him, saying no, but it's good for his soul to to work through that dualistic split. He thinks that everybody's supposed to say yes all the time, right? But no, that's not happening. Everyone's supposed to say yes, give him what he wants so that he has all the money he wants, and then that way he's loyal to them and vice versa. But no, that gets stopped by the end of the week. Okay, let's read the way Libby does. So this could be a judge here, a male judge, who understands some secrets and sees all of his craziness and his anger, and this would possibly be one of the judges that I would think it would be Engeron that had all the death threats. And he's really pissed, and now he's more brave, and he's going to say no to something. He's going to be loyal to the truth. This is like a Purple Heart to me. And he's going to say no. And Trump's going to be sad, and over time, more and more people that could be giving him help will not, and then he gets more and more afraid, and it erases his wealth, puts a stop to some extras that could come in, And then there's some more unity for us to see the fact that he's losing bigly. And we're celebrating the transformation because it's, the division in our country just sucks. But, if these people are, if you're going to get behind a cult leader, you think he's your guru, then you need some hard lessons. And that's going to happen via the strength of our country. And then especially he's out. And his strength is out. Okay. Thank you, Libby, for your awesome cards. All right. So that might be all that you guys want to watch because it's 20 minutes in, but I'm going to use the tarot just for some more. And it's this deck right here, Visions of Life Tarot by Tarot Studio. And here's their website address if you like it. I don't know if you can use that code. I'm sure you can't. But that's the name of the website. tarot-studio.com. They shuffle like a dream, but they're quite large. And you kind of have to go with the images. But I wrote on the deck which cards are which because you couldn't make heads or tails of it, except for the major arcana. And they made some mistakes in the book where it was like double posted, so you can't go. There's a little book that'll tell you what it is, but you have to be careful if you're gonna go writing on your cards like I did. Okay. All right, now that feels pretty cleared, so now I'm going to shuffle to bring the energy in. And I'm going to just read them in the, if it comes, well, actually, no. Let's allow for reversals. Now let's put Donald John Trump's energy in for the week of March 4th through the 10th. 2024, of course. Not sure he'll still be on the planet by 2025, but now no pressure to our dearest Lisa Smith over at Spirit Intuitive Tarot, but she got that in one of our live streams. Someone asked when would Trump be leaving the planet, and she got April 12th. Was it April? Yeah, it was April 12th. That's right around the corner. Okay. What for this week? What's up? What's what? Oh, Donald, what? Right there. Okay. Oh, darn. Money decisions. Ace of Swords. Okay. Challenges. Eight of Swords reversed. Ooh. So no good ideas. The forces in motion this week, he has no good ideas on all the restrictions that are coming down on him. And I can't say that there's really any restrictions letting up because I feel like this is more another meaning with the Eight of Swords reversed when it has to do with maybe some nerve issues and arteries around the heart and, veins, things like that, connective tissue illnesses. But with the Eight of Swords reversed as a crossing card, I get the feeling that on some other level that he's going to have to release something. He's going to have to just let go of something. He's going to have to let go of something to open to something new because he doesn't have any more good ideas, so he's just going to have to let go and lose on something, of course. I mean, he already owes pretty much $500 million, plus E. Jean Carroll's case, right? I mean, we're talking about another $90 million there. And he hasn't put up that bond completely to be able to appeal it again. So I think that might be what it is. Interesting. Okay. What he's sitting... yeah. Here's... Oops, let me bring this up a little bit. There we go. I hope you can see that. Yeah, that should work. Okay. It's actually our temperance card. But if he's sitting in... He doesn't really have balance in his life, and we know he has no patience. So this doesn't make sense to me. But the only thing that does make sense to me are the images, where they're the artwork. And if we just let go of the words, right? Money's on his mind. He's losing his head over money. There's restrictions on the burden of life that he's gonna have to let go of in order to be able to move forward. But looking at the artwork here, it's like there's an angel saying time is running out, and there's a devil over here going, no, I want my money. I want everything. So there's a yes and a no going on here in this card, and then it doesn't work for him. Queen of Pentacles now I read the Celtic Cross a little different for political readings. For me, this is in the position of what they've done in the past. And with the Queen of Pentacles, he's basically really fucked things over for anybody who wants to have their, and I think this Eight of Swords speaks to that as well, wants to have any health care protection, right? I mean, just look at the artwork. The stork is bringing another baby. The mom's there with the rolling pin going, no, look at all these kids back here. Reminds me of that Monty Python movie, with that mom's at the sink, baby falls out, and she asks the other daughter, can you catch that for me, Deirdre? Because oh God, I think it was that one with the song that said every sperm is sacred, and it was all about Catholicism and no contraception. That's where we're headed with him. Under another Trump reign, we will have contraception gone, women's health care completely gone, reproductive rights, forget about that. Those are dead in the water, and we're fighting again. I mean, it's just not, it's not good. Although I did get a little news alert that Walgreens and CVS were stocking up on the abortion pill in those states that passed it into their constitution. For passed abortion into their constitution. So that would be California, Washington, and I can't remember the other states. But anyway, that's what this is about, and he's a part of that, and he has taken responsibility. I mean, he has said that if it weren't for him, he wouldn't have all those other 6 judges the 3 judges that he got on the bench, and that he was the one that helped to overturn Roe v. Wade. He said that he took, that he's the one that got that done. So there's that. And he said it just to get the white evangelical base, or to get this evangelical base, that's all. Okay, what's hanging over him, we have the Two of Swords, which is uncertainty in this deck. But traditionally, the Two of Swords has to do with needing to make a decision, and you're supposed to trust your intuition. I believe everybody has some intuition, but I think his brain's gone. And just look at the image here. I mean, that's pretty much what's going on in his head all the time, right? Good and bad fighting, or it's totally, the bad that's always winning. But he's needing to make choices. And I don't think he's going to be doing well with that. Near future, Queen of Wands. This I'm going to tag as Alina Haba because she's an Aries. And so this would be a fire sign woman. So Alina Haba. So that's the near future. How others are influencing the situation. We've got the Queen of Swords reversed. This is like the gossip card. Let's just look at that image. That has to do with not sleeping at night. To me, it's like the Nine of Swords, but it's the Queen of Swords in this deck. But reversed, maybe he is getting some sleep, but still, look at the eyeballs, you know, upright or reversed. It's not good. And the traditional meaning for the Queen of Swords coming in reversed is criticalness, people gossiping and criticizing and just cutting him down. That's what he's attracting. How others are influencing the situation. We have the Page of Swords reversed. I don't know if he gets his pants pulled up this weekend. I don't know. Or this next week. But I've gotten this card for him a lot. You guys know that. Pants down, yelling, acting like an idiot. Acting like an idiot and not noticing that his pants have fallen down. God. Okay. So, but Page of Swords reversed. This is, I would say, Smirnov's information coming out. Some very critical information coming out. He's attracting that. His distant future, we have the Seven of Cups, but it came through reversed. So that means not, in this deck it's illusions, but Seven of Cups reversed means he's running out of options. The Seven of Cups can also be like toxic poison kind of stuff in the body. Being very, very, you know, in so much illusion that maybe he takes a little too many meds. It's also a card, and this is distant future, remember. Seven of Cups reverse is also our card for just being constantly tempted, you know, with all the smoke and mirrors. So, but still trying to keep secrets is a major meaning with this card. You know, keeping the secrets of the past. Good luck with that, dude. Truth always comes out. Okay, and the outcome for his... God. The outcome for this week for him, we've got the Devil in... so here's the bondage. I mean, just look at that artwork. Wow. Keeping track. But it did come through reversed. Now, normally for me, when the Devil card comes through reverse, that has to do with being released of something. And I wonder if he does... I wonder if something does work out in his favor where he has a little more freedom. And he gets a little bit more of what he thinks is power. You know, maybe that was why we had that little magic card from Libby's deck. But also, one of the other key words for the Devil card reversed is just detachment. And that would tell me that... you know, he's just numbing out, just totally numbing out. But it's a card of, you know, not being happy at all. So, yeah. I don't feel the need to use a kipper, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this uploaded and send you guys a bunch of big hugs and happy weekend and next week. Okay, take good care. Bye.